Good morning. You join me in Brecon Beacons again for a change. Been a couple of weeks since I've come down, but a bit of time, so I thought I'd come down and do a route. And it is a cold morning. Autumn is definitely here. I've come to a place near Talgarth and to do a route around, well, and over the Dragon's Back. I used to have a series called Hard Route Easy Peak, and I thought I would come and try and do another one of those. And the main thing with that is to, as it says, find a harder way up, easy peaks, which you may have done many times. Right, I'm getting cold, so let's get on with it. If you know this area and Brecon Beacons in general, you'll know that it's all about the edges. Then once you're up on top, it's more of a plateau, which is fine. It's nice to walk on there, quite flat, quite easy going. But for me, it's all about the ascent. That's where all the action is. So I try to have as much ascent and as little on top as possible, which is quite hard to do. It normally involves going well out of your way, clambering up some animal track, but it does mean you don't see many people and you do get a bit of excitement, a bit of adventure, maybe a bit of exposure. Not in that way. Currently skirting around the edge of Dragon's Back because it looks to be a gill or whatever they call it in Wales. And I want to see what that's like to go up. A bit more fun than just going up the path. Let's do it. They do love a large cairn over here. They've got small guy syndrome, except, you know, for cairns. I hope it was two rivals who thought, no, I'm gonna beat you. My cairn's bigger. See? No, my cairn's bigger. Oh, whatever. I'm talking bollocks here. Now, this is purely a self-indulgence route. I have no idea whether people are interested in these sort of routes. You know, ones where you could die. You know, those are the best. So let me know in the comments if you want this sort of route, more of this sort of route, or, you know, your standard up paths with all the other squares. You know, one of my first routes, one of these routes, was to Rostirien, which is just over there. And I came along over Dragon's Back, up the side in the snow. It took about 3-4 hours to get to the summit, and I was so exhausted. I think the video just ended there at the summit. I just beelined back like a zombie across the top. And that night I went out in Cheltenham, big night out, and got horrendously drunk. It was awful. So forget the whole don't drink and drive. It's don't do extreme exercise and then go to a German bar in Cheltenham. Really lost my dignity that night. Chocolate bar found in the bag. As you can probably hear, I'm now over at the gill. It's actually called Cwmni Nant. Taken about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get here. Gentle walk, not too bad. But now the real fun begins. Find a way up there. I often find that sheep are a good indication of routes. Good routes, they go They go the good places, but it's not too hard. It's not climber level, but it's above walker level. So if you consider yourself to be a bit sheepy, then you might like these routes. Put that on the poster, that's a PR done right there. I think I'm going to go for that one. That one up there looks pretty cool, but it's in the wrong direction. So I think it's that one with the more sheep. Let's do it. So I'm at the top of Cummy Get, the gill, and that's the main action of the route. I'm now just going to bomb it round up onto Dragon's Back, the main ridge, and then I'll catch up with you there. See you in a bit. Now on the ridge of the Dragon's Back by that big cairn I was showing you earlier, and it is cold. The wind has picked up. I don't know if you can hear me, but I've got to get some kids on. I'm freezing. No rush. Right, we're in. Don't know if you can hear me very well, so there's a bit of a shelter a bit further down. I'll get down there and then check in. You know what, I'm sure there was a shelter around here. I don't know, it's not, I can't find it. Anyway, I've got behind this outcrop of rocks with a bit of shelter. It's got really windy now. That's pretty much the route done. It's quite a straightforward route back down to the car now. You just follow the ridge and that finishes just above where you parked. More accurate to call this a harder route, Easy Peak. It starts off easy, gets a bit harder, and then finishes with a nice walk down. So in summary, park, loop round up through the valley, clockwise, up the gill, loop round onto the ridge, enjoy the views, back down, pub. Yeah, I've given up on trying to find this shelter. I'm sure there was one around here, but oh well, I've dropped down a bit, it's not so windy. That's pretty much the route done now. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it and whether you want more like this, continue going off-piste, or you want a bit more normal following paths. I knew there was a shelter around here somewhere. Oh well, too late, lost your chance. So I'm going to head down now and get out of here, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, subscribe. Always forget to say subscribe, help out the channel. Right, go now, see ya. So, what do you think of my videos? Oh, they're very good. Oh, yes. Oh, God, can't put that in.